This is just a short video to explain how to do subject selection for academic year 2016 Year 11, which will start in spring term this year. You will have received an email from me that looks something like this. Here is the link to the website to actually do your subject selection, and this is your web code. I would suggest we copy that, click on the link, and here it comes. Paste in the web code, and we're away. You'll have two choices, WACE and IB. Let's just have a look at WACE first. Can you please, I would imagine by now you've decided whether you're going to elect to do the WACE course or the IB course. Please don't do both, because that will confuse the system and we'll think we have too many students doing courses than we really have. If we go to Year 11 WACE, this has already got some preferences in there because I've done it already. You must do an English course. According to the Curriculum Standards Authority's rules, you must also do a subject from List B. English can be your subject from List A. So what we have here is all the subjects in List B. You have to choose one of those, so I've got it as the second preference. Then you've got 4 more priorities, numbered 3 through to 6. It's very important that you order these in order of preference. The timetable will be created based on trying to give as many boys as possible exactly what they want, but the algorithms of the software will look at priorities. So if a subject is really important to you, make sure you put it high in the list. You must also put down 2 reserve preferences. If we have to use one of your reserve preferences, Mr. Frusher will let you know, but typically most boys get all 6 subjects. So once you've done all of that, you can use the drop-down boxes to choose your subjects, and you simply hit submit. Print this form out, have it signed by a parent or guardian or somebody from the boarding house, and bring it back to Mr. Frusher by Friday, 5th of June. Let's just have a quick look now about how you'd go about doing the IB. It's a very similar situation. And here we are. Once again, this is already populated because I've been in here before, but it should be empty for your first time. You can do this process as often as you like, and the system will just remember your most recent. All right, so you must do an English. You must do a maths, a humanities, science, a language, and an arts course. Some boys might like to see Mr. Scaife and apply for a non-regular diploma, and if that's approved, in lieu of doing an arts course, one can choose an extra science or math or a humanities subject. So under this drop-down box, I've got the arts courses as well as the science and humanities courses. You need to choose 3 high-level subjects and 3 standard level. You can always change your mind later. In fact, in all likelihood, the HL kids will be in the same class as the SL. And if you decide to, for example, in this case, drop chemistry HL back to SL later, and maybe change economics to HL, we can certainly do that. Now I'm going to try submitting this, and you'll see we get an error, and that's because I've got 4 HL subjects chosen and only 2 SL. So if I was to go and make my music SL, my 2 reserve preferences, I submit that now. It should come up with no errors. Print it, have it signed by a parent or guardian, or somebody from the boarding house, and have it returned to Mr. Frusher by Friday the 5th of June. And then these preferences will become official and we can start working on the timetable. Thank you very much. If you have any queries, please drop me an email at the school. Many thanks.